Okay, this is Tangle Tower Part 2. I'm just gonna shoot right in there because I played this like the other day. Okay, so where I last left off, I was talking to this person that plays the piano. I've got to figure out who was where and who did what. I like that. I like that you can see the people. You can see where they're at. I haven't gone over here to the greenhouse. Let's go to the greenhouse. I'm sure there's gonna be some very interesting stuff happening in here. Whoa, who the heck is that guy in the dark? Okay, is there anything weird? Is there anything weird going on here? There's this weird shiny pear fruit thing. What is this?
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone.
It looks like a gemstone. Potted fruit. Hard gemstone like skin. The soil in the pot is unusual blue color. Yeah, you definitely can't eat that. What about these other ones?
Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little too.
So they're lanterns?
Safe to eat, do you think?
I'm gonna say no.
Nah. Weird bug.
That's a handsome beetle.
That's a beetle.
Looks like he might have magic powers.
Alrighty. So there's some weird stuff going on in this greenhouse. Let's address the guy in the room.
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes. Is anyone going to say anything? Or
No.
shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you
Fitz?
so tall?
I don't know.
Why are you so tall? I don't know. Okay, so Fitz is the gardener. We did have somebody say something about you. Breaking down the door
You work here.
to ask about you.
As the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Slightly
Our
stupid
lake water
person.
causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration?
Sometimes.
Like mutation.
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
I'm just the gardener. You didn't sound like the gardener there, buddy. You're like, I'm a science nerd. Okay, you didn't sound like that, but you get
I was
what I'm
in my
saying.
greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you
Penelope.
speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
He didn't say. He didn't say anything about the door that he broke down. Oh, what is this little boop, 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 boop? What is that? Get a statement
I
out
was
of
up
you.
in the rooftop garden. It was quiet.
Gotta listen real close for this.
It wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside.
Usually
I
locks
knocked
it.
on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge.
Really?
There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me.
Really?
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
So you told her. Let's just ask about everybody.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone.
Check mark, huh?
She questioned me,
About what?
my work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell.
Trust me, I can tell. This guy's aura farming. Sometimes I forget this is like a game, and it actually kind of looks like a movie. Well, not a movie, but like a show. Like it could be a show. Maybe. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Let's ask about
She
Freya.
was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my
Insects.
jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
Collected the bugs? Or like, what did she do with them? Where are they? If she collected them, where the heck are they then? This is still locked. Let's ask about himself.
Have you met this guy, Fitz? Shifty eyes, doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
Okay. I don't know why you can just do that, but you can. Poppy.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
What could I even ask about? The fruit.
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes. You never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny and edible fruit?
You look at it.
You look at it. So why is the water all weird? The water's all weird. Makes all the plants weird. Makes all the bugs weird. What's going on in this game? Can I even ask about anything? What if I just ask people about the egg?
It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it, but it was empty.
Fun story.
Okay, well, that's about what that's about what I expected. The portrait.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
Oh,
What?
what is
When
this?
we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
He was kneeling on the floor. Did she fall? Did something knock her back? Was she hiding something? These are all good questions the detective asks. Let's ask about Tangle Tower.
This painting gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs
Painting.
from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
Freya made that painting too. Gramophone?
That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure.
It belongs to Wait, I might need to go back and ask about it then. No? Ask about the tapes?
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Oh, well, I already knew that.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Okay, I think I'm done talking to you now.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
We can check his room later.
This could be interesting.
Later. Hold on, I want to check my items. Or the stuff I've seen, my clues. What does this letter say? Combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I don't agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Down at the main entrance. What is this?
A little chart of,
Chart?
actually, I have no idea what it's about.
What does this say? Oh, that's probably a clue.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
It does look like a periodic table. I'm probably gonna need a picture of that. But that looks like a puzzle that I'm not ready to solve yet.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
I'll probably have some more things to figure out and ask him about. Let's go back to her room. I gotta ask you about the gramophone. Let's ask about... Actually, you know what? Let's ask about the other people. Why not?
With surging tide, the waves
Oh, right,
of
because she does this whole poem
an
thing.
entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling
The
strings,
orchestrator.
enacting will.
Heck, does that... What's that supposed to mean?
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
Thanks for telling me that. We know that he's the gardener. Thanks. Did you do something with the gramophone?
It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Let's ask about the portrait.
When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in
The
shock.
room was dark.
I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
Ask about the egg.
What was inside?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Huh.
Okay. Someone's gonna know. Harp statue.
What do you make of the statue?
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. You see how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Yeah. Weird.
He admits it's weird. Ask about the letter.
Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Someone's being
Or
deliberately
they're
secretive.
trying to manipulate you.
I know who we can ask about the letter. Yellow. I gotta ask you about this, letter.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
Wow. That was really, really helpful. Ask about the other two.
Poppy has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
She'd probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Quite.
I'll say this. He's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers. In secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
Breeding flowers. Get a statement out of
Towards
you.
the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted.
Oh, I need to go to the
Sounds of
library.
running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged
Who?
from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of
Okay,
human
so
life.
she was in the
Even the
library.
greenhouse was
We gotta
without
figure out
its
what the heck's in the
tangled
library.
I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
An hour
He
passed?
spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled, that much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
He was rattled.
You
Egg.
got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday,
Hiding
too.
what?
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
Okay. getting some information about the egg. That's good, no? Let's just ask about everything, no?
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps?
Alright.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
It wasn't cracked. About the gramophone, no?
Somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
This is what we're asking?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
Really? Paints?
Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got nothing out of that. Stick. I've got nothing else to ask you. Alright. Check out the library, shall we? This is the library, right? Library. We have a new person, and we have a lot of stuff going on here. What is this?
It's an illustrated
important.
book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ooh.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
Bird book. The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. What? Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the... What? What flower the heck is that? Can I... this around... that? Okay. Going on here? Anything else look important? Bugs?
Books about insects.
Well, theoretically. There's not a single book on that shelf.
Oh.
Huh.
There's no insect books. Could probably guess who has them.
Books about ancient history, I think?
These books are ancient history.
Yeah.
I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks.
Okay, let's address the person in the room after this.
Chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Closer. Right. Uh-huh.
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue either. What is this?
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
Yeah, me neither. What is that?
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Look closer. It is a snow globe of Tangle Tower.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
It sure would. I got an achievement literally called a souvenir.
What's in those bottles?
Ants?
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
Okay, let's address you now. Hi.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis
Wait a minute.
about the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, Could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
Innovator. Okay.
You will need to
Ask
be more
about you.
specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a
Dog
fellow.
barking at nothing.
So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi,
Am I
you
even
said
on
you
a
were
time constraint?
something or
Microbiologist.
other.
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts
Made
based
her
on the
own
surrounding light
glasses.
conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
Let's ask about some people and then get your statement.
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44. Profession, unknown. Likes,
Unknown.
unknown. Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been... non-verbal?
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond.
So it's not that she can't talk, it's that she chooses not to. Like Michael Myers.
Name, Haksha. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard.
Alright. Ask about yourself.
Name, Fiona Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, amateur microbiologist. Likes, the meaningful archiving of information. Dislikes, the superfluous window dressing accompanying the majority of human contact. Notes, kindly disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How come you prefer Fifi?
How come you prefer Grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
Fitz
You
is
got
my
him there.
cousin. His father,
Fitz is my
a man
cousin.
named Flint, was my uncle.
Was?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left Tangle Tower a long time ago.
And what about Freya? How are you related to her?
We share exactly one grandparent.
One grandparent. I'm gonna have to refer to this family tree again, aren't I? After I get all these people, it's all gonna culminate. It's gonna start making sense. Anyway, I should ask more.
Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a
There it
way
is.
of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
And she ask about Fitz.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So, what's your problem with him?
Yeah.
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every
Sneaking up.
effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He was carrying a knife a week ago.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, Apparently, Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
What? Interesting. I might get some information out of you, considering she's a scientist. Would a scientist know about this book?
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
So it's been sitting there for who knows how long?
The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity of your teeth.
So you can still eat it? Or is that just a joke? Egg.
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
I did notice
Yeah,
this.
What's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
Some people just like eggs. Tape.
This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right.
I knew that already.
But why?
I do not know why.
That's my job. I thought I'd get more information out of you, but okay. The other tape.
Is she laughing?
The heck was that? I didn't get nothing out of that.
The
Gramophone.
gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
When did it get
cannot
cracked?
Pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
In the last 2 days. Ask about the portrait.
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother.
Oh,
also
that's what the
said to me.
test was, what they were
Then I noticed
doing.
that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
I don't really think I have anything else to ask. Yesterday.
What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about...
Let's get her account.
Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes. However, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
Oh, good. I'm glad that I figured that out. Statement.
I was in my
Where
room.
the heck were you?
The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
Really?
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to
This
the
is
library.
where they went.
We performed
And back
the
to this
test and found
library.
out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
Is there anything else about that? Some weird music going on in here. Can't really ask about anything else, huh? Paints, I
Fifi,
guess?
did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak
Wait.
you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
Wait, so the red one was just... Wait, the red one was blood. Something caused all this stuff to get cracked. Right? The tape, the paints, the gramophone, something happened that was probably really loud, cracked a bunch of stuff, probably frightened Freya, and then she stabbed herself? I don't know. Something happened. But one of these is filled with blood. So someone... We don't know whose blood it is. We don't know
The
whose blood.
red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
The brush has blood. One of the paints has blood. The palette has blood. Was she already painting with blood?
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Let's go back to the room. I got a bunch of new information. Let's talk to you now. I mean, she's really not going to say too much about people. Ask about brush. Nothing. Paints? No. Letter? Nothing. Literally anything. I would love some information out of you. Or legit anything.
Is this your gramophone?
Oh.
Do you know why it's cracked?
She just chooses not to talk. Nothing.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
Huh.
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
I really thought she was gonna say something there.
Same. So, nothing. What about people,
We
huh?
spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off. We spoke to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
Okay. She just has like the same 3 animations.
Do you and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials?
No? Okay.
Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker.
Shocker.
Grimoire, what could you possibly be writing down?
Oh no, I gave up making notes ages ago. Now I'm just doodling in the margins.
Okay. Right. I've got literally nothing from you. I didn't ask about the statue. Nothing. Okay, cool. Thanks. Huh. There's books here.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read.
Paintings? There's more paintings?
It's so dark back there.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room.
More books.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but
Okay. The door.
That's the only door.
it's also...
Sure is.
Anything else?
Half
The
room
window?
is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
Sudden absence of wall. Okay, so we know the paints had blood, the palette had blood, and the paintbrush and the painting all have blood on it. There's a ton of other rooms, and there's still a lot of people to meet, so I'm not really going to be doing it all today. I'll be getting more of it in the next one, so I will see all of you in the next episode.